It's February, so that means it's time for the JLT Community Series. Hello everyone, I'm Dennis Cometti. I'm joined by my accomplice in primetime, Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dan, as always it's a pleasure to call the match with you.
Well, they say patience is a... And away we go. Roughhead with the tap. He has the ball. Lucky bounce collected. Roughhead taps it. Approaching the goals now. Taylor there to mop it up. Handballs. Gets a handball away. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Roughhead with the mighty fist. Dalhouse guides it. Dixon throws the ball. Free kick. Choose to kick it. Beams marks. Works it across the ground. Nice mark under pressure. A short handball. Kicked at goal by Dalhouse. The Bulldogs get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. He's kicked the first goal.
Dalhouse really wears his heart on his sleeve.
More bounce than a dodgy check. Martin thumps it forward. Morris controls. Hits the running man. Roughhead puts his head down and runs in. Guided by Stringer. Guided by Andrews. Mays beats the hand pass out. Scoops up the ball. Liberatore boots it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Kicked by Smith. He shouldn't have bothered. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Guided down nicely by Mays. Rockcliffe with the football. Takes possession. Harwood wins the marking contest. A lovely drop pass. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. The Lions sending out beams. Now we'll get a ball up. Roughhead with the tap. He's got the football now. Morris has caught him for holding the ball. Clearing it with ease here. Marks. Opportunity now for Zorko. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Lester takes it well. Gets boot to high. He picked it up off the ground. Dalhouse comes away with the ball. Clean tap by Boyd. Kicked by Wallace. Great grab. Roughhead kicks it. Takes it well.
Rockcliffe is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley. Good hand skills there. He gets boot to the ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Jong kicks it long. The mark will be paid. Daniel kicks the ball. Bontempelli drops it. It gets tapped. The ball is tapped. Takes possession.
Grabs the footy. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 25 metres out. Perfect kick. 2 goals up for the Western Bulldogs.
Dixon will want to try and wheel around onto his favoured foot, but he's still very capable on the other.
Punch by Boyd. Kicked by Liberatore. Good mark by Johannesson. Going for goal number 1. Daniel going for number 1. Taylor was taken high. Out on the full, the Lions free kick. McCraig with a chance if he keeps a cool head. 50 metres out. McCraig hammers the ball for goal. Nice hands. 20 metres out. Impossible scoring position. What a great goal by Dixon. That's his second. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Good tap from Andrews. Perhaps he was trying to audition for the ballet. Lobs the handball. Tapped by Harwood. Deft touch from Boyd. Picking decisively. He controls the bouncing ball. Nice mark there. Goes up the line. Boyd grabs that one.
The dominance we're seeing from the Bulldogs at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contest and take a mark inside forward 50. Good mark. He lines it up with the goal. Good hand skills there. Well, that's just another behind on the board.
Boyd will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Opts for the short kick. Wins the hard ball. Wood sends one up towards the wing. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Rockcliffe on the ball at the moment. He's racking up possessions. Lobs the handball. Sneaks the ball away in time. Richard, your thoughts on the first quarter?
The Bulldogs will be happy with the early scoreboard pressure they are applying to Brisbane. They are setting the standard out there, and it will be interesting to see how Brisbane can
Second quarter, here we go.
set your goals high and don't stop till you get there.
Liberatore feeds it wide. Smith marks. Smith feeds it wide. Great grab. He steadies now in front of goal. 60 metres out. Stringer with quite a challenge in front of him. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Goes up the line. Marks.
Rockcliffe is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. Johannesson with the shot. Dixon marks it.
He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. The Western Bulldogs have scored the last 4 goals. The Bulldogs by 23. Roughhead is streaming past and gets the footy. They've conceded possession. Dalhouse there to mop it up. Stringer with a short hand pass. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Wow, what a hit. Reminiscent of young, lethal Lee Matthews. The hindposts should be cowering in fear. Taylor onto the ball. Batted down nicely by Taylor. A desperate kick there. He has no trouble grabbing that one. Scoops up the bouncing ball. He shows the quick hands. Hipwood takes an uncontested mark. Bumps the pigskin. Rich marks it. Kicks towards centre-half forward. Spilled by Morris. It's been intercepted by the opposition. He has the ball. He gets another possession. Wallace feeds it wide. No one troubling him there.
Dalhouse obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. He drops the mark. The ball is being grabbed on the bounce. He slams that on the boot. He gets the upper hand. He kicks the ball. Strong mark there.
Lester with the kick. He was never going to get that. Well, yes, he is a bully, but he's not a mean bully. He's more a teacher, the kind of guy who'd take your lunch money and invest it for you. Morris gets the interception on the bounce. A solid mark from Young.
Jong is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level. He picks it up. Rockcliffe with handball. He gets boot to the ball. Lester drops the ball. A solid use of the body then. Dalhouse passes it. He's intercepted it. Good hand skills there. It's been cut off. Morris bumps. Martin with the ball, receives the hand pass. The ball is tapped. Cramery with the football.
Roughhead picks up the loose ball. Liberatore taps. Lucky bounce collected. Johannesson chooses the third of 2 options there, finding the running player. Martin feeds it wide. Zorko alone for the uncontested mark. Rich with the mark. He steadies now in front of goal. Interception. Superb handball. Hipwood gets the ball. Nice work from Hipwood. The scoreboard's starting to worry Brisbane now.
Brisbane have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
Kicks. Boyd takes it well. He pumped that one. Hands like dinner plates. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. Pinpoint accuracy from Johannesson. He sinks his first goal. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. The siren is just around the corner. Rockcliffe threading the needle right there. Bumps the pigskin. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Rich puts it on the boot. Takes it well. And that's the end of the term with Western Bulldogs 30, the Lions 7.
How you respond to the challenge in the second half will
And here we go for the second half.
There are only 2 options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between.
Beams runs past and gets the ball. He gets another possession. Jams it on the boot now. Cocked up by Morris. Right now he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. He takes control of the loose ball. Cramery failing to get near it, Richo.
That's right, Dennis. He just can't seem to get into this game.
Slams it on the boot. Martin couldn't hold on to that one. They've conceded possession. A mark by Wallace.
Wallace needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. Kept his composure then. Cutler puts his boot on it. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. There's no contest for that mark.
Bicken looking to make them pay for that turnover. He's got the football now. Rich with the tap. He gains possession. Slots it. Alarm bells are sounding for Brisbane. The ball is bounced. Andrews is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Roughhead. Beams taps. He takes control of the loose ball. The ball remains in play. Nice drop pass. Strong mark by Harwood. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Puts boot to ball. Morris got under it.
Morris. He's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Puts boot to ball. Johannesson drops it. Martin gets the interception on the bounce. Rockcliffe has the ball. Beams gets the hand pass. He slams that on the boot.
Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Kicked in a flurry. Marks. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 30 metres out. 35 metres out. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Zorko sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Brisbane have scored the last 2 goals. The Lions, no need to worry just yet. The loose ball scooped up. He gets his hands on the footy. Dalhouse throws the ball. Free kick. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark. Boots it. The mark is taken by Beams.
The Lions have had a ton of marks inside the forward 50, so you know they're creating chances, but the forwards are just not getting the job done. Rich with handball. There's no one there to defend the goal square. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Hipwood takes a shot. The goal for Brisbane.
That's 3 in a row for the Lions. Nothing separating these teams now. Roughhead hits it. Daniel with the tap. Batted down nicely by Beams. Good tap from Cramley. Tap by Beams. Good tap from Daniel. He gets his hands on the footy. Cramley throws it. Clear as day. Gets boot to high. Marked by Rockcliffe.
Rockcliffe seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time. Cutler takes a contested mark. It's intercepted. Murphy by hand. Suckling plays it off to the man on the run. Jong with a strong mark.
Choose to kick it. I guess it was worth a go. Stringer picks up the bouncing ball. Martin got caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Goes up the line. Taken by Daniel. Seconds remaining in this quarter. He boots it. Telling kick. The first goal for Daniel. Umpire has the ball. Ready for the centre bounce. Claimed by Martin. Morris made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. And that's the game. Western Bulldogs 36. Took the Lions 25. What? Oh, they're telling me that's only the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at the stats, Richo. The final term has commenced.
It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up.
Buick doesn't waste that opportunity. Gives it to Martin. Sold the dummy on that move. A nice uncontested mark for Cutler. Puts boot to ball. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Morris hand passes it. The bouncing ball is controlled. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Controlled by Zorko. He's missed it. Brisbane trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this.
Boyd would like to think he hits all his targets, and for the most part, he does that. Sending it on its way, lining it up with the goal now. And the ball goes over the boundary line. We'll get a ball in. Martin with the tap. The ball is scooped up. Goal for the Lions.
The Lions is down by less than a kick. The ball is bounced. Roughhead decisively. Martin bumps. Squeezes out a handball. Daniel hand passes the ball to the runner going past. 45 metres out. The ball is hammered towards goal by Stringer. What a great goal by Stringer. The Western Bulldogs in front. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Martin really gets onto this one. Spears a low ball. Smith with the mark.
Smith is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Martin gets the footy. Beams has the football. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. He receives the ball. Zorko goes for home. Only at the home.
2 goals will see the Lions in the lead. Boyd has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Picken gets the upper hand. Jams it on the boot now. A great effort. Suckling kicks it. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Strong mark. Here's a chance for Leicester. Boyd bumped off the ball. Morris throws the ball. Free kick. Going for goal number 1. A goal for Brisbane. The margin not too big to be closed before time's up. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Punched by Roughhead, a favourable bounce. He receives the handball. Jams it on the boot. Rich couldn't hang on to the ball. Chalk up a goal for Brisbane. That's 2 in a row for the Lions. The Lions on top.
Hipwood's a smart guy, but he's got to keep a cooler head so he can make the right decisions more often.
Gains possession. Beams goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several tick. Beams with the kick. A great effort.
Bastanak told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Lester marks it. He lays off the pass. He manages to intercept the bouncing ball. Dalhouse kicks it. Jong marks the ball.
Lobs the handball. Liberatore picks up the bouncing ball. He's running hot, Richard.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay.
It's a mark.
Jams it on the boot. Andrews claims the ball.
Andrews has the passion for this game, and that shines through every time he plays. That's a nice, strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent.
Out of bounds on the full by Murphy. The Western Bulldogs coach using the bench. Hipwood taking aim. He lays off the pass. Biggs read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Beams kicks hard along the boundary line. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Rockcliffe gets the tap. Morris taps. Slams it on the boot. Rich claims the ball. Rich. It's with him now. Well, for me, a few words come to mind for that kick, but none of them are allowed on air. What are your thoughts, Richard?
Mongrel kick.
The defence are doing a decent job of making kicking out difficult, so I'd suggest he takes his time and just looks for the right option. Booted by Picken. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Kicked by Wood. Takes it well. Jams it on the boot. What a great start to the football year for the Lions.
It's a fantastic start to the year, Dennis, and I think they'll be able to use this as a platform to really launch into the home and away season.
Richo to wrap up the match.
It's a cruel game at times.
The Lions have claimed the match with a final score of 46-42. Richo, as always, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, Dennis. We'll catch you next time.